What's up, guys, and welcome back to Gabe Miller Music. Today we are taking a look at some of my really old music. So cringe along with me at this. This will be a little bit embarrassing, but I think it'd be fun to get a look back into the kind of stuff I used to make and how I've improved over time. So to kick things off, we're going to start off with really the first remix I ever made. And this was for a remix competition. Switchfoot was putting on a remix competition for what was the lead single for their album Vice Versus. And I took a stab at it. Now, when you listen to this, bear in mind that anything good is probably from the original song or is a loop that has probably been time stretched into oblivion. So this part is kind of cool because the piano was a little element in the chorus that was just kind of layered in with everything else kind of invisibly. And so what I did was I took it and put it to the front. As it turns out, a lot of other people in the contest ended up doing that as well, but that is a cool little bit of creativity. Ah! That's a loop. It's so much louder than the piano. Those bleeps and bloops are actually, I think they're the guitar. It might be an ARP part, actually. But at some point, there's something that I, added a bunch of effects to try to get it to sound like a synthesizer. That drum beat's still going. Oh yeah, this is the Gabe sucks at transitions thing going on here. I used to be really bad at making a song that flowed nicely from start to finish. I've gotten a lot better at that as time has gone on, but at this point, everything was just abrupt and sounds stupid.
A chance to change, but I feel the same, and I wonder why would I wait till I die.
I like this little laid back section though, that's kind of cool. That's not good. That's not good at all. So that's a time stretched loop. And then you got this little dunk, 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 little arpeggiated thing going on in the background. It's not good. Okay, so this next one I've legitimately not heard for years. I have no idea what to expect. I know there was a lot of loops involved, but very poorly made and very poorly time stretched and poorly arranged loops. So let's just... You can hear the artifacts from that. Ooh. That's grating. Alright. No riser or anything like that. Abrupt change. No bass. Random loops. We're going to another drop. Okay. Oh! Oh no! Well, that's enough of that. It's distorted as all hell. What was I thinking? Okay. Fantastic. So that was kind of one end of my early music production journey, was getting into it for the sake of electronic music. This was around the time that Skrillex blew up, and I was really fascinated by dubstep, the kind of aggression, the punchy drums, the sound design. Clearly couldn't emulate it, but I was dipping my toes into it, and that was kind of the gateway drug to the rest of electronic music for me. On the other hand, I was also interested in kind of alternative rock and that kind of thing. I've been a drummer for a lot longer than I've been a producer, and so I was always looking for a way to kind of be this one-man band, one-man rock band, and record drums. And so that's actually something I'm still proud of. I watched this recently. I was like, wow, that's actually not terrible. So a quick bit of background. This is a drum cover of a song by Joe Gilder, who, by the way, I still highly recommend his channel, Home Studio Corner, also his website, homestudiocorner.com. It's excellent. And one of the things that he would do, he would sell the original raw tracks to his songs, so you could get some practice mixing. So what I ended up doing was I ended up taking those and recording my own drum part, and this actually turned out pretty good. I'm actually still proud of this.
Somebody help me find myself. When I look,
Other than, of course, the utter lack of composition ability and fashion sense, but whatever.
somebody else.
A little dragging on that. I don't know if you can hear that, but I usually hear it when drummers are rushing or dragging, and I'm dragging a bit. Whatever.
Just like the leaves of fall, I'm changing, I'm dying. Do the colors look beautiful?
So look at that. Look at the, like, this is not a filter on my screen or anything. It's just how it looked. I had no concept of white balance, composition, or anything. You can see the tripod over there on the side. Like, the video's trash. But the recording quality of the drums is actually not that bad. Like, it's punchy, it's in your face. It actually sounds kind of decent. And then the drumming itself is all right. It's a little behind the beat. Could have used another take or two, but whatever.
When I'm dying, change for good. Is this change for good? Oh no, I stay.
That was a pretty good transition into the chorus. So I definitely had some taste going into it. Like, a lot of drum covers, especially by amateurs, tend to be just like non-stop fills. And this is actually decently tasteful. It's basically just an attempt at replacing the drum track of the original. But on the other hand, we have stuff like this, and this is basically straight up flexing. I'm still actually kind of proud of this as well. Of course you can't. There we go. That was kind of cool. And I will add, that's without the aid of a double kick pedal. That's all one pedal, which is kind of cool. Once again, video quality's trash. I tried to cover up at the top here the rest of the room because the composition of the shot got messed up because the GoPro got moved and I couldn't be bothered to do a second take. So yeah, video quality not there yet, but that was actually kind of cool. All right, moving on to when I actually started to upload to this channel consistently. This is from 2015. See, I'm already actively promoting a better version of the song. Okay, well, I'll hit that up, if this is even still up. Good Lord, it is. Okay, so we're going to hear this. This is from my first ever full-length album. Full-length, it's 8 songs, which is, close enough. Yeah, some of it on here is actually pretty good. Some of it is less good. I haven't heard this in a very long time. Probably not heard it since 2015. This is shot at Progressive House. No swing on that hi-hat. Doesn't match the rest of it. Anything else. Garbage. That wimpy little snare. Little white noise snare. Now let's go forward. Those plucks are nice. Okay, that's not too bad. It's pretty basic, but I can vibe with this. Cool. Okay, so this is the one I'm actually a little nervous about. This was an early attempt at dubstep. Once I realized that all my old dubstep was trash, this was an attempt to, like, redeem myself a little bit. I remember very little about this track at all, so you're going to experience this along with me. This clearly wanted to be something kind of trappy. Didn't end up being that. Some filter movement in there. That's kind of nice. Ooh. Ooh. Ugh. Like, I kind of want to bang my head to it. I also kind of want to send my fist through my computer screen. I always hate when people just do a super abrupt switch from straight ahead to triplets. That's something that's always kind of annoyed me. It's jarring. Unnecessarily so. The weird panning on the hi-hats. There's like 3 things going on simultaneously, all fighting for your attention, and none of them are actually the focal point. It's just kind of a sloppy mess. And that snare is very obviously grabbed from one of those like free dubstep snare packs. Probably went into Loop Masters and downloaded like their free little taster sample packs and just used that ad nauseum. Filter movement. Alright. And that's back. Honestly, I have no idea where this is going. This is a bit of a roller coaster. There's that pad again. And another abrupt switch. A complete non sequitur. What is this? I don't want this. I don't want this anymore. Alright, and the final thing I would like to listen to with you guys right now is my first shot at Big Room House. This is my first attempt at replicating that style based off very little time spent in the genre. Default FL snare. I can't decide if I like this or if I hate this. Cheesy. Cheesy, cheesy, cheesy. Oh, we gotta rise it. Whoa. That was goofy. That panning again. It's kind of a creative choice, I guess. I kind of can't decide if I love that or if I hate it, or somewhere in between, but all that being said, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for suffering through this with me, and I will be back with a new video next week. Peace. Ooh. A legitimate attempt at just